of the CrystalCity ISD Board of Trustees, Administrator in Charge, Special Education Director, Mrs. Alma Sendejo, and CCHS Principal, Dante Delgado, it is my great honor to welcome all of you to David Lopez Field at Javelina Stadium. My name is Luis Hinojosa, and I am your Master of Ceremonies for tonight. For this momentous occasion, where we are here to celebrate the class of 2024. Graduation is a significant milestone in our lives and an outstanding accomplishment. We are all delighted and grateful to be here for this commencement exercise of CrystalCity High School's graduating class of 2024. Before we begin, let me remind everyone, please silence your cell phones and be courteous to those around you by refraining from talking aloud. This is a celebration of the accomplishments and academic achievements of our students. Courtesy, attention, and decorum are an important part of today. During the presentation of graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering. Also, for your information, in the event of an emergency or inclement weather, all students and staff on the field are to exit to the field house. The fans in the stands are to exit in an orderly fashion toward the main entrance. The CCHS administration and our law enforcement professionals will be present to assist us. At this time, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we welcome the class of 2024. please remain standing. We ask that you please remain standing. Remove your headwear. Direct your attention to the flag of the United States located on the north end of the field so that we may honor our country. At this time, the class of 2024, President Calista Espinosa and Vice President Chastity Martinez will recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Performing the national anthem, please help me welcome Miss Layla Christopher.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight? Still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Layla Christopher. At this time, I'd like to welcome Miss Stella Loyola and family. They join us this evening to honor the memory of her son, Yandel Joray Loyola, who is here with us in spirit. Let us all please observe a moment of silence and reflection. Thank you. To the podium, I welcome Crystal City High School's principal, Mr. Dante Delgado.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. I feel blessed for the day after this morning's rain. You all look awesome, and I know you agree that they look awesome. with your presence, and we're in for a treat tonight. So welcome, and enjoy the weather, the little breeze. Thank you again.
Please help me welcome Salutatorian Camila Magdalena Morales.
Good evening, friends, family, staff, distinguished guests, and graduates. My name is Camila Morales, and it is with great honor and immense gratitude that I stand before you today as the salutatorian of the class of 2024. Thank you for coming together as we celebrate our day of achievement, hard work, and dedication. At this time, I would like to take another moment of silence to remember our classmate, Yandel, Loyola, and all other loved ones who could not make it today. I would like to start by thanking those who inspired us, our parents and families. As we stand on the cusp of this monumental occasion, we are reminded of the countless sacrifices they've made to ensure our success. Sacrifices often made quietly and without expectation of recognition. You witnessed our journey from our first steps, first words, our best and worst moments. You have enjoyed laughs and shared tears with us, but nonetheless, you are by our side. We are grateful for your support as we end this chapter in our lives. Our teachers and counselors, thank you for your dedication and for sharing your knowledge and passion. Whether helping us navigate our academic paths or providing help in times of need, your mentorship has made the process of moving on to college or the workforce easier. To the CCISD School Board Administration, maintenance departments, cafeteria workers, bus drivers, and security personnel, thank you for your hard work behind the scenes, from running our school smoothly to ensuring a safe and welcoming environment. Your contributions have often gone unnoticed, but are deeply appreciated. You have created a space where we can learn, grow, and thrive. To our coaches and athletic director, thank you for pushing us to our limits and for teaching us the value of hard work, discipline, and teamwork. You've inspired us to go beyond our comfort zones and to strive for excellence in all areas of our life. Taking it back to my 7th grade year, I cannot believe I was privileged enough to have my mom as my Texas history teacher. You have been my lifelong teacher. You taught me not only academic lessons, but life lessons I will remember forever. You have consistently encouraged me to take risks and have faith in myself, especially during moments of self-doubt. Your sacrifices, late-night encouragement, and support have brought me to this moment. Also, thank you to my grandma for always supporting me. You have motivated me to strive for success over these past 14 years. Your emphasis on the importance of compassion and kindness has shaped me into the person I am today. This achievement is as much yours as it is mine. Reflecting on our journey, we must acknowledge the experience that shaped our high school years. We entered as freshmen during a global pandemic. We missed out on traditional milestones like our 8th grade promotion. Our sophomore year was spent behind masks with many traditions affected. Despite these setbacks, we emerged even stronger. Today marks a significant milestone that should not be underestimated. Every one of us has faced personal challenges and triumphed over obstacles to get here. You might have been an athlete, a scholar, an artist, or simply navigating the ups and downs of high school life. We all traveled different paths, but have arrived at this achievement together. Our high school career has come to an end. You may want more time, or wish you had done things differently. But don't be sad that it is over. We are barely beginning our lives and will have endless opportunities to reach our dreams and see our greatest potential. You may not know what you're doing after graduation, and that is okay. Take the time to explore your passions and trust the process. This is the last night we will all be together, and you may never see some people again. But let us not dwell on goodbyes. Let us celebrate the bonds and memories we have forged. Most importantly, don't ever give up even when it seems like everything is working against you. If there is something that you are passionate about achieving, you will get there with resilience, dedication, and belief in yourself. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your futures be bright and your journey be filled with joy, success, and excitement. Thank you.
And now, class historian, Adolfo Carrasco, Jr.
Good evening, senior class. Wow, some of us look better attending school behind the screen. Me included. We've had quite a journey, haven't we? 4 long years of schoolwork, social conundrums, and all sorts of trials and tribulations in between. And now, it's only fair we go back to where it all began, 8th grade. Now, it is quite ironic how our last week was. We were all sitting in class. It was the amazing Friday before spring break. My teacher to the class said as the bell rang, "See you next week." Oh, how ironic that statement is. After we left, we were told 2 weeks of school were canceled because of the newest epidemic, COVID-19. 2 weeks turned into months, months turned into a year, and before we knew it, online school was our new normal for freshman year, one none of us ever asked for. We had many good memories, serious ones like assisting each other with work and giving each other company We had many good memories, serious ones like assisting each other with work and giving each other company in hard times, and unserious ones like wondering where our classmates were calling from every day, like the McDonald's drive-thru or in different cities. But deep down, we were scared. As we entered the school building to take our freshman STAR test with our masks on, could this be what the rest of our high school career would look like? Were we doomed to a dystopian reality of academics behind screens? Luckily, some light at the end of the tunnel came just in time for sophomore year, when it was announced that quarantine was lifted and we could go back to school. Even so, things did not quite feel the same. Everyone still wore masks over their faces to prevent the spread of what was now the pandemic. We got straight to work making memories, from silly things such as the speaker and the life it gives, Danela, to serious matters such as career fairs and college expos. But it was not like any big start a normal scholar would get this time of year. No. This is only our first year of in-person schooling, and we didn't get to enjoy it as innocent children anymore. Even when we were starting to get comfortable, having fun despite the hindrances, we were bombarded with warning and preparation. Knowing junior year was just around the bend, people were in our ears urging us to start thinking about what we are to do for the rest of our lives. It was all starting to get real, and we were only just starting. We didn't have the chance to just be kids. Then, before we even knew it, came junior year. Majors were being decided and college was just a year away. But, however, this did not mean that we had to lie down and accept that our childhood was over. No, we made the most of this year too. Memories such as finally qualifying for state, go MJB, and the students from last year taking selfies each moment of the way, inside and out of the hotel, and waking up later than call time, you know who you are. Then, with all the phone calls we made to other classes and screenshots of the extension roster so we could travel around when we were bored. But while we had fun and got the job done here across the student body, we still felt the pressure, piece by piece. We began to worry over which majors and colleges we were attending after all, when all is said and done, as well as major tests such as finals and tons of paperwork. Needless to say, we were buried in stress, drama knocked, egos flared, and as we yearned for simpler days, it felt like we were shoved into the thick of our early adolescence, with all eyes slowly turning to us as the previous class walked out the door. We never got a year to mess around. Our high school years felt largely incomplete. Why was it our class that had to bear the weight of growing up so stressfully? After all, it wasn't until we finally started to finish what we needed to do for our senior year that we realized we were going too fast. We needed to start getting jobs, be sure to greet Luis at one of his, began to drive, even if poorly, I'm looking at you, Stephanie, and much more. Before we knew it, the time had finally come. Senior year. This was it. Everything we had worked for, all the headaches we endured, all the tests we passed, and it was for this very year. Documentation was being finalized, applications sent out, tears shed, and the graduation ceremony was around the corner. Look at us now. We all did it, making every step of the way memorable in our own design. From the minor events like playing video games in 9th period and watching movies during Fern's conference, to more major events. We should go over those, shouldn't we? Let's see. There was a lot going on with band this year. Becoming head section leader for the percussion, befriending so many of you this year, taking you all to area, and the soul-crushing weight of not making it. But at the end of the day, it was all about the journey. And while state would have been nice, I would not have chosen a different band to do it all again with. Keep shining on, for you are the pride of Crystal City. I want to thank all of the band directors who got us to this moment. From junior high to Mr. Robledo, directors in between like Mr. Valdez, Mrs. Garcia, and Mr. Feliz, all the way till now, but the trifectors of directors at our side. Miss T, Lieutenant Baker, and Muniz, along with the rest who saved our musicality and our leadership. And then there was Posada. As much as we did not see him for a large portion of our band careers, he came back and tried his best to instill better culture and tradition into the band. He's one of our longest standing band directors, so that deserves some recognition. Thank you, Poe, for coming back and giving it your best. Other than band, this is also the first time in a while that one-act play was taken to regional competition, and I loved every rehearsal, blooper, and dramatic moment of it. I will very much miss Miss Fern, who made it all happen. It's already eating me away seeing her across this stage and knowing that this is our first and last year together at this school. But it isn't just the band directors or Miss Fern, but all of the different educators who shaped me into the individual I am today. The patience, perseverance, and kindness displayed by these teachers that sit with us help us learn and grow and provide us with the support we needed to continue. I will be deeply saddened over the fact that I will have to leave them behind, for they were all such a great help, but I will never forget the valuable school and life lessons that they taught me. I could not possibly begin to discuss how many of you I talked over the years, like my original group of guys that went through everything together, Daniel, Lathan, and Caleb, And in addition, the gal pals that have my back, like Alicia, Vicky T, and Cassandra. In addition to the many other people in this class that I've come to know, even the ones I don't, I appreciate you all. And I thank you all for making our 4 years interesting, never a dull moment, even as we reach the end. And with that, there's only one pair of people left to thank. I saved the best for last, Mom and Dad. My mom is a powerful woman. She was never afraid what others thought of her, and she always stood up strong in what she believed in, which I learned is a powerful mindset. She stays up late to make sure things run smoothly. She does everything around the house to make sure her family is cared for. She even cares enough to show up to every event she can with me in it. Even giving back to the community as a band booster for 3 years. I couldn't have done this without her and her guidance. All the moments I was at my highest, lowest, most even behind closed doors, she was the one who knew about it first. I owe everything to her, for she's the one who's always there for me. All these years, she was my rock, my shoulder of support, a blend of everything she's learned from her elders and her own life experience passed on to me. And for that I say, thank you, Mom. And for my dad, I just have one thing to say. You shared many jokes with me and taught me many lessons. So now I have a joke for you. What did the senior say to his dad as he watched his son walk the stage? Don't be sad, be glad. Yeah, my dad was busy back and forth between my sister and work, but at least he made time for me and made sure to raise me right. He taught me that I should listen to my own self and be my own leader in this world. What matters is the 3 golden letters, Y-O-U. Can't ever forget that. Thanks, Dad. Of course, there's always more loved ones that helped to raise me, like my grandma who taught me my first bits of Spanish or reminded me to not care what others think, my grandpa, an intellectual I looked up to, who taught me you could do anything with a can-do attitude, and my aunt Sylvia, who has the biggest heart I've ever met, showing me what true empathy looks like. I'm glad each and every family member present could witness such a big moment in my life after helping me so much. Well, I went over who's gotten me through, but I've accomplished some good achievements too. Besides obviously achieving the position of historian, I practiced my hands off from junior high till now, and because of that, I made the regional band several times and held a leadership position due to my excellent leadership. In addition, I won the title of All-Star Actor for my role of Sam in one act play. I even got into the Dean's List at SWTJC and held a grade point average of above 90%. I'd say that's pretty good academic standing. And because of my standing, I got auto-accepted into UTSA and I am pursuing a major in cybersecurity and a minor in business, even joining the Spirit of San Antonio to continue my band journey. I'm very excited to my future, and go Runners. Now, it would be unfair to talk about only myself if this is a recognition speech attributed to graduation. So let us take this time to recognize some of the achievements of my peers. Let us make this our last hurrah of recognition. I will be reciting all of the different accomplishments, clubs, and organizations that our classmates have achieved, and all of the diverse range that we have been in. Join me in recognizing you, class of 2024. Feel free, audience, to applaud these young men and women for their hard work. Firstly, for their distinguished accomplishments and hours of hard work and visits to the nursing home, if you were a part of the PCT program, please stand up. If you were part of nursing. All right. For training your academic mind, writing skills, exceptional acting, and subject matter. If you were part of UYL, one-act play, debate, writing, math, or any other category, please stand up. The leaders of our class, they assisted in all the festivities and matters and made sure things run smoothly. If you were part of the class of 2024 student council, please stand up. Now for sports and athletics. Sporting green and gold on the football field, your jersey hung up for the last time. If you were a Mighty Javelina football player, please stand up. My personal congratulations for an amazing season, complete masters on the court. If you were a part of the Mighty Lady Javelina volleyball team, please stand. From storming on the track to dominating on the field, if you were a part of the Javelina track and field team, please stand up. Court standoffs were long and grueling, and a season all year round that was very tough. They always came out their best. If you were a part of the Javelina tennis team, please stand up. Pumping iron to the peak physique, turning a multiple state champions. If you were a part of the Javelina or Lady Javelina powerlifting team, please stand up. Shooting threes and landing title after title, all teams did their best to bring home victory from the netted court. If you were in the Javelina or Lady Javelina basketball team, please stand up. There's more organizations to be celebrated, so hold on to your seats. We can't forget those who cheer us on through rain, sun, or shine, always with a smile and always with energy. If you were part of the cheerleading team, please stand up. Not only were they amazing at halftime, they spent hours perfecting routines and mastering moves. If you were part of the CrystalCity Starlets, please stand up. And who can forget the gem of the town? From marching on the path to major competitions, time after time showing up to practice, perfecting stand uses and shows, and uniting as a team time and time again through better and worse. People who I'm proud to call my family away from family. Never forget who you are. Be proud to be part of the MJV. From region to area, even state, I'm proud of every single one of you. If you were part of the Pride of Crystal City, El Orgullo de Cristal, the mighty Javelina Marching Band, La Banda de los Javelinas, please stand up. Now finally, once and for all, if you are sitting here now, no matter how long you've been with us, you're still here. And we all have something in common. We're finally done and on to greener pastures. If you are part of the class of 2024, stand up and make some noise. Sorry for all the standing. Moving on. We're towards the end, so I believe I've gone on about everything I need to cover. It's about time to close things off with some words of wisdom. Now, we all have those moments where everything feels impossible. We just wanted to give up, run away, start again. I've been there before. But remember these three important rules. Trust your instincts, Know your limits and be yourself. If you trust your instinct, you listen to what you know, deep down what is best for you, and you trust you have a plan for yourself, even if it isn't clear yet. If you know your limits, you'll know when and where to push yourself, but also when to step back and give yourself some mercy. Life is a game of push and pull, and you need to know how to cooperate with your own inner self. And finally, be yourself. Living a lie isn't easy, and fighting with yourself is even harder. Make decisions that are honest to your own character, and as cliche as it sounds, those who like you for you will follow, even if it's a select few. One last thing. To the class of 2024, take some time to look around. Find those you met this year, last year, all the way in kindergarten. Find your day ones, your people, and anyone who sticks to you through cherished memories. We had some good moments, had great laughs, cried lots of tears, seen each other through better and worse, and no matter what we could harbor against each other, we can agree on one thing. We did it. We made the memories, got the acceptance letters, and accomplished the achievements to prove it. No matter what your opinions of everyone ahead and behind you are, it was still a routine. We were all part of an ecosystem, essential to each other and our school life. There were people to like, people to admire, even people you may not have talked to as much or liked as much as others. But it was all so easy, wasn't it? Life will never get any easier than this. You will never see the same people you knew since childhood in one place again. And deep down, we will all miss each other. If not for who they were, for the opinions we've held for so long, and how much we've had with each other, and how much time to develop the opinions. Look around and see each face, each memory and opinion tied to them, and all the moments you shared with each other inside the walls of CCHS. Look around one last time. Now, I've said my piece. Congratulations to the class of 2024, and have yourselves a bright future like I know you all will. Thank you for 4 amazing years, and here's to more.
Please welcome Crystal City High School's 2024 class valedictorian, Eric John Sanchez Jr.
Good evening. I'm not going to stand here and pretend I have all the answers or that this speech will change your life, but I do want to share a few thoughts as we close this chapter and look forward to the next. We spent years grinding through assignments, tackling exams, and navigating the ups and downs of high school life. We faced countless late nights, stressful deadlines, and moments of doubt. We've had to juggle academics, extracurricular activities, and personal commitments, all while we're trying to figure out who we are and where we want to go. It wasn't always fun, and it wasn't always easy, but here we are at the end of one journey and the start of another. Throughout this journey, I've learned that success isn't just about natural talent or intelligence. It's about hard work, determination, and the willingness to push through challenges. And I couldn't have done it alone. I would like to take a moment to thank Coach Olubello and Coach Baxter for all they've done. They've instilled in me a relentless drive and a mentality that refuses to quit. This mindset has been crucial, not just in sports, but in every challenge I've faced. Their guidance has taught me the importance of persistence and the drive to push beyond my limits. I also need to thank my family. Your support has been my foundation. You've been there through every high and low, providing encouragement and strength when I needed it most. Without you, I wouldn't be standing here today. High school has been a training ground preparing us for many challenges that lie ahead. It's taught us that failure isn't the end, but rather an opportunity to learn and grow. We've learned to adapt to new situations, to think critically, and to work as a team. These are skills that will serve us well in whatever path we choose to follow. As we step into the next phase of our lives, we're not suddenly equipped with a cheat code for success, but we do have the tools and experience that have shaped us. We know how to tackle challenges, support each other, and keep moving forward, even when things get tough. In this next phase, whether it's college, work, or another path, we'll face new and different challenges. We'll have to adapt, learn, and grow all over again. But let's remember what got us here. The late night study sessions, the early morning practices, the times we fell down and got back up. It's those experiences that prepared us for what's to come. We'll meet people who will become mentors and friends. We'll face situations that will test our resilience and creativity. Let's embrace these opportunities with the same determination we've shown throughout high school. Let's be willing to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them. And let's support each other just as we've done here. Our journey doesn't end here. We are stepping into a new world that needs our ideas and passion. It's up to us to take the lessons we've learned and use them to make a positive impact. I encourage each of you to not focus on the fleeting moments of pleasure, but on the deeper, more enduring senses of happiness that come from pushing through pain and rough times. It's easy to get caught up chasing dopamine and quick fixes, but true satisfaction comes from enduring hardships and coming out stronger on the other side. Embrace the early mornings, the tough workouts, the challenging projects. These are the things that will build character and resilience, leading to a more fulfilling life. So let's take what we learned and apply it to whatever comes next. Let's stay determined on the pursuit of knowledge and happiness. Let's be the best version of ourselves, not just for our own success, but to make a positive impact on the world we're stepping into. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2024.
To introduce our guest speaker for tonight, please help me welcome Crystal City High School's Assistant Principal, Ms. Rena Puente.
Hello, everyone. Brianna Soledad Gallegos is the daughter of Adrian and Gina Gallegos. Throughout her high school years, she was a varsity athlete, cheerleader, and involved in other extracurricular activities. She graduated from Crystal City High School in 2015 in the top 10% of her class. Upon graduating high school, she was granted a one-year academic and athletic scholarship from Missouri Valley College. In August of 2016, she transferred to the University of Texas Permian Basin in Odessa, Texas, where she was given the opportunity to play golf at the NCAA D2 level and pursue her dream of becoming an athletic trainer. In spring of 2019, she graduated from UTPB with a Bachelor of Science in Athletic Training. During this time, her family had learned devastating news about a family member that impacted her future career in the best way possible. Her dream had changed as she aspired to make a bigger impact, not only for her loved ones, but for her community and the world. In 2021, she began her doctorate course of study in occupational therapy at the University of St. Augustine for Health Sciences in Austin, Texas. After 3 vigorous years of graduate school, she successfully completed all course study and fieldwork required. On April 19, 2024, she walked across the stage and earned the title Dr. Brianna S. Gallegos, OT. She is now studying for the National Board of Certification for Occupational Therapy. She hopes of working with both geriatrics and pediatric patients in inpatient and acute care and school-based OT. In the future, she hopes to give back to our small rural community by opening a clinic with her sisters, Lily and Bella, that provides quality health care and rehabilitation for all residents of Crystal City and nearby communities. Everyone, please welcome home, Dr. Brianna Soledad Gallegos, OT.
Wow, I'm still not used to that. Thank you, Vice Principal Puente, for the introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, faculty, administration, and most importantly, the class of 2024. My name is Brianna Soledad Gallegos, and it fills me with joy and gratitude to stand before you as this year's honorary guest speaker at the 2024 Crystal City High School graduation ceremony. Don't worry, I will keep this speech short and sweet. I know it's hot, and I personally do not like the sound of my own voice. In 2015, I sat right there, in seat number 10, anxiously awaiting my name to be called, and hear my family cheer for me as I walked across the stage to receive my diploma. I would never have guessed that 9 years later, I would return on this very same stage as Dr. Brianna Soledad Gallegos, occupational therapist, addressing the class of 2024 on this momentous occasion. Parents, guardians, and loved ones, I know this is a bittersweet moment for you as you watch your child grow up to be the man and young woman you prayed they would always be. But I'm here to tell you that life gets a whole lot sweeter watching your child achieve their dreams. Right, Mom and Dad? To the graduates, I know how exciting this day is, as it officially marks the end of your high school era and the beginning of what you will decide to do for the rest of your life. I am here to share words of encouragement, wisdom, and my educational journey in hopes that it will inspire you to follow your dreams and never give up. The journey to receiving a doctorate degree was not easy. It was intense, competitive, and without a doubt, strenuous. All of these negative emotions led to moments of self-doubt, a lot of tears, and reoccurring thoughts like, can I do this? Well, I'm here to tell you, class of 2024, that you can. You can do anything and everything you have ever dreamed of. And there will be moments where you question your abilities or if you are capable. But there's one thing that I learned throughout my time at CCHS, and that is that we are resilient. Your support system will be your saving grace through those tough moments, and thankfully, I had an amazing support system. Without them, I would not be standing here before you, nor would I have walked across the stage of my own graduation this past April. So this leads me to some suggestions. Lean on those who love you. Call your parents. Spend time with your siblings. Hang out with your friends. Visit home when you can and recharge your battery. Learn how to manage your personal, professional, and academic life. This will help prevent the symptoms of burnout. My next piece of advice is to invest in yourself. Listen to me when I say this, class of 2024, invest in yourself and your education. Education is priceless. No one can take that knowledge away from you. Invest in your mental and physical health as well as your overall well-being. This will not only contribute to your success academically or in the workforce, but most importantly, contribute to you as a person. Before I continue with my speech, I would like to do a quick activity. I would like all the graduates and those who would like to participate to please take out their phones and head to the Notes app. You will title this new note, My Whys, WHY''S. This activity is meant to help an individual find their purpose, their passion, their strengths, values, and talents. Graduates, I will ask you 4 questions. Answer them honestly and to the best of your ability. Don't worry, this isn't a test. Number 1, what is something that you are passionate about? Is it nursing? Is it football? What is something you're passionate about? Number 2, what are your strengths? What are things that come naturally easy to you? Number 3, who are your whys? Is it your parents, your siblings, grandparents, cousins? And number 4, how will you measure your life? What are your values and how will they affect your decisions? I did this activity on my own exactly 1 year after I graduated high school. I wanted to make sure that my choices with my education aligned with my values, strengths, and most importantly, my whys. I hope that when you are having a rough day or are not sure if you can make the right decisions, you look back to this note and you remember your whys. Before I end my speech, I would like to share a quick story with you. On my first day of graduate school, our professor asked us to introduce ourselves. When it was my turn, I stood up and said, "Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm from Crystal City, Texas." Everyone's face looked confused, and I knew what was coming next. I've never heard of that city before. Where is it? So I said, "It's 2 hours southwest of San Antonio." Again, no reaction. At that moment when I sat down, I knew I wanted to put Crystal City on the map. I didn't like that confused face people had every time I said where I was from. I was determined to let every professor, occupational therapist know who I was, what I was capable of, but most importantly, where I was from. 3 years later, I was presenting my final capstone project when I was introduced by my professor, and she said, "This is Brianna. Her capstone is over adverse childhood experiences, and she is from Crystal City, Texas." My eyes widened. I did not prompt her, nor did I remind her where I was from. I didn't even write it down in the email. After my presentation, I asked her how she remembered. She said, I remember where you're from, because 1 year ago, I asked you to write your whys, and your response was your community. And when you wrote about your community and how passionate you are to bring change to a small rural town such as Crystal City, it stayed engraved in my mind. Brianna, you will bring quality healthcare and rehabilitation to your small town and those around you. And I sincerely hope that your community is just as proud of you as I am. When the Zoom call ended, my eyes flooded with tears. I sat in my desk chair thinking, I did it. Someone knows my name, what I'm capable of, and knows where Crystal City, Texas is. And I didn't even have to stay 2 hours southwest of San Antonio. Class of 2024, if you take anything away from my speech, I hope it's these 4 things. Lean on those who love you. It takes a village to be successful. Invest in yourself and your education. Knowledge is power, and education is priceless. No one can take that away from you. Remember your whys. Remember who you are following your dreams for. Lastly, always have faith. Look up if you need help. God's always listening. I am honored and proud to have been a product of Crystal City High School. Class of 2024, if you need a mentor or any academic guidance, please reach out to me. I am always a phone call, email, or text away. And like my favorite lawyer from Legally Blonde, Elwood says, what, like it was hard? Congratulations, class of 2024. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gallegos. And now, to present our candidates for graduation, I call on Crystal City High School's principal, Mr. Dante Delgado, and to confirm, I call on our administrator in charge, Special Education Director, Mrs. Alma Sendejo.
Mrs. Alma Sendejo, Administrator in charge of Crystal City Independent School District. I, Dante Delgado, Principal at Crystal City High School, do solemnly affirm that each of these candidates have met all the necessary requirements and credits as required by the State of Texas Education Agency. I hereby present to you for acceptance the graduating class of 2024.
Thank you, Mr. Delgado. I, Alma Sendejo, Administrator in Charge and Special Education Director of Crystal City Independent School District, accept the graduating class of 2024, and now, by the power vested in me by the state, Texas Education Agency, and the Crystal City ISD Board of Trustees, I declare you graduates. Congratulations.
The moment we've been waiting for. Our board members will now present the graduates with their diplomas. And we begin. Eric John Sanchez Jr. Camila Magdalena Morales. Adolfo Carrasco Jr. Emily Nicole Villanueva. Jacqueline Talamantes. Amarilis Iselia Mata. Lauren Haley Gutierrez. Adrian Hector Salcedo. Alex Manuel Alvarez. Faith Marie Martinez. Lathan Lucas Puente. Soraya Emani Gutierrez. Cruz Alarcón Jr. Araceli Anaí Alvarado. Bryce Franklin Alvarado. Genesis Soraya Alviso. Michael Isaac Ayala. Janelle Charmaine Balboa. Ashley Miranda Balderas. Annika Joe Reyes Mata Barrios. Kenneth Charles Benavides. Kaylin Benavides. José Alberto Bonilla Adame. Corey Joe Bosquez. Lindsay Michelle Bosquez. Amory Adriana Briones. Achilles Ray Canales. Dizelle Denise Cantu. Marcus Joel Cantu. Daniel Alexander Castillo. Moses Trey Castor. Frank Brian Castro. Layla Yasmin Christopher. Florencio Cisneros III. Yasmin Aliyah Cruz. Stephanie Nave Kumpian. Stephanie Marisol de Leon. Alyssa Jean Delgado. Calista Summer Page Espinosa. Eilena Ray Fields. Caleb Ray Flores Reyes. Cadence Marie Fuentes. Benjamín Valerio Gallegos Jr. Cassandra Gallegos. Natalie Marie Gallegos. Tiana Ray Gamble. Juan Miguel Garcia Jr. Mia Marie Garcia. Robert Daniel Garcia II. Raymond Garza Jr. Isaiah Joel Gonzalez. Saúl Ezequiel Guerrero. Adrian Gutierrez. Ezequiel Ángel Gutierrez. Rogelio Gutierrez Jr. Anaceli Marie Hernandez. Jasmine Coronado Hernandez. Juan Ramón Hernández Jr. John Joseph Jimenez. Victoria Jimenez. Andrew Troy Leha. Sierra Marie Leva. Karina Lombraña. Amaya Rose Lopez. Alicia Mariah Donicia Lopez. Joseph Efraín Luna. Jaden J. Maldonado. Ana Martinez. Cassidy Micaela Martinez. Mark Anthony Martinez. Gavino Martinez III. Eli James Mata. Joseph James Mata. Nathan Mendoza. Beto Jesus Moncada. Israel Balboa Moncada. Jeremiah Paul Moncada. Tony Montes Jr. Sarah Viviana Morin Torres. Nathan Joel Morris. Angel Alejandro Navejar. Maricruz Ojeda. Abraham S. Palomo. Bethany Paulino. April Nicole Peña. Luis Benjamin Perez Jr. Carlos Javier Puente. Delray Jasmine Puente. Jaylani Quevedo. Elena Janelle Ramirez. Karina Ramirez. Giuliani Javey Ramirez. Christopher Angel Ramos. Justin Burt Reynolds. Adán Israel Ríos. Jaylin Marie Rivera. Juan Giovanni Rojas. Kelsey Romo. Armando Ruiz Pérez. Alyssa Ray Rubalcaba. Juan Jesus Sainz. Daniela Nicole Salas. Zariah Neve Salinas. Alexis Rose Sanchez. María Isela Sánchez. Natiani Sánchez. Sepúlveda. Matthew Hunter Serrano. Ángel Emanuel Sosa. Miguel Alejandro Zulaika IV. Jennifer Beyonce Torres. Aida Cintia Tovar. Jared Isaiah Urabas. Nathan Elijah Urabaso. Sergio David Vargas. Ángel Román Velázquez. Angelina Villarreal. Nick Villarreal. Melanie Rose Villegas. And Kevin Diego Zavala. Let's hear it. Make some noise for the class of 2024. As the class of 2024 prepares to embark further into life's journey, the key must be passed on. I call on the class presidents of the class of 2024, Calista Espinosa, and the class president of the class of 2025, Natalie Samaripa. A round of applause. And now I call on Mr. Dante Delgado for the turning of the tassel and closing remarks.
Well, graduates, congratulations. I thank you for giving me one more educational honor. Some of you have heard from me about how I've had moments in education that have been pretty awesome. This one is at the top. Thank you very much. Now, if you would all rise. Ready? On the count of three, you change the position of the tassel, and then, I don't know, whatever you want to do with the hat. 1, 2, 3! And now, class, congratulations. Class of 2024! Wow, you're all excellent. Thank you.
For one last performance of the alma mater, band members from the class of 2024, color guard, cheerleaders, and starlets, please join the mighty Javelina Band. And everyone, please stand for our alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may add, once the class is complete meeting for the last time, there will be a 30-minute time limit to be with your family, your children here on the field. In the meantime, please have a safe night, and God bless you all.
This one thing helped me land 3 promotions within 2 years.
We're gonna give the graduates a moment. Please stay back a little bit. So give them a moment. Their last moment together.
I was thinking about the bands. We were underground, load of merch in that 12-passenger van. In a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of first time. I just wanted my name in the stars. Where we at, still growing. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I could become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
Somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your heart's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of that shot. Wish I put the bottle back on that shot. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought. Felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars are above. The moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, now full time. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your heart's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past. While I'm missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I felt some pain and seen some things, but I'm here. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. Only somebody would've told me, babe, someday these could be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your heart's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
What if you could do as you
Always somebody would've told me, told me. Someday this will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget. And all these reckless nights you'll regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I always think about the bands. I always think about the bands. We were underground, loaded merch in a 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota. And the snow outside the first day. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing. Still growing. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get over. Couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young.
Somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought. I felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past. While missing out on now, we've come so far. I guess I'm proud, and I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I felt some pain and seen some things, but I never knew. Those good old days.
You don't know what you know till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you know till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday this would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Thank you.